Salvete omnes, nomen mihi est canicus. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the DDO free-to-play experiment. This is Sagittacidus, or Acid Arrow. That is the worst silver roll I have done in a little while here. I think they're being buffed for the sale this week. Can you talk? Speak to me. So, what is this character going to test? Well, I happen to watch a good bit of Strimtom's stuff, and for lack of a better thing to do, we're testing to see his Acid Arrow build and how well does it work for a free-to-play player.
Jeets has more he wants to say.
This character will not be limited to normal difficulty in any way, shape, or form. I don't know if the strategy will be to run the quests on normal, hard, and elite and then move on to the next quest, or do them in chunks, or whatever. Part of me wants to run things at level, and so run things on in whatever order I run them on, or run everything at normal until I level up to 2. Problem with that is, I'm going to be on normal for a while, and by the time I get around to where there isn't enough stuff to run on normal, if that happens, that's kind of what I'm testing with Sagittacidus. So I didn't really finish that thought, but I hope you see where I'm going with that. Like,
here we are.
At what point do you go back and run the quest again? Because if you run them 3 in a row, you're going to level up so fast. And as a free-to-play player, I don't know if I can afford to skip that much content.
I shall surround us with a protection spell.
Her spell temporarily
but I'm gonna level out of some stuff before I get to it. I feel like maybe I won't. And maybe that's what I'll be testing with this is, what is the most effective way, or how effective a strategy can I come up with? So this one might be a little bit more fuzzy in its logic. We'll see. Hit him. All right. But that is a question for another time. I'm going to kind of deliberately leave what I want to do with this character open, so that when I come back to it in a few months after this initial 5 favor run, I can do whatever I feel like doing at the time, and not feel like I have to live up to some promise that I made months in advance. So, no promises. I don't know where this character is going, and we'll figure that out as we go along. But I do want to see what it's like to play this build. How effective is it? I don't think the changes that I've made are substantive enough to say that if I have a good or a bad experience with the build, that's my changes and not, the build. The core of the build is staying intact. I'm just going to jump better. I think I might get access to the jump spell eventually, and that might be why he didn't take jump, but I want jump.
Sauhagin wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight. Purge the wicked.
Oh, might want to kill you first. Come on. There we go. I am glad that I'm doing this after the changes so that I get dex to hit and damage
Now, let's find a
from
way out.
level 1.
Can't pick this. Anyone see a key?
Curious. I just stepped on something.
Good work. I see a key down
You
there.
grab
Hopefully
the silver
Jeets won't
key.
disappear on me this time.
Time to swim for the
Phobia mean
surface.
anything to you?
Alright, eyes on Jeets. Jeet watch.
I'm weary. Let's take a moment to rest.
Okay, he's there. He's right there.
Ha! I still got plenty of
He's right there.
I can go all night long.
Why don't you scout
Still
ahead
there.
then? Just don't get yourself in trouble.
Don't blink and you miss him.
Now you're talking. I'll take a little peek.
If you're done resting, go and scout ahead with Jeets.
Okay.
Crikey.
I think the next character that I build will be a rogue. I mentioned in another video that my inspiration for doing this particular, well, not this aspect, but the idea of testing free-to-play at all has always fascinated me, but specifically the testing of the paths that are offered was when a friend of mine created a character and used one of these paths before I had a chance to help him maybe find a way to build something that's a little bit more custom to what he liked to play. And so then I realized that I didn't know really anything about the paths and what choices they made and things like that. And the path that he chose to play was, I think it's the Dark Blade. So a dagger, probably assassin base character. And so I do want to do a test of that one to see what it's like and how effective it is. And so I think I'll do that one next. Oh,
You and
just
I'll
more.
take care of the important stuff.
Don't need this anymore. Don't really need that either, because I'm going to be taking the longbow from Salimus. I'll get a quiver eventually. I'm not going to stop and do that now.
Feel a stiff draft from somewhere in this room. Perhaps the hidden passage to the village is in here.
Tidy lasses and pints up the wazoo. Here I come.
Alright, Jeets watch. There he is.
The way out is up ahead. But first, I want to reward you for your assistance. Please come speak with me.
Alright, longbow. Don't need that. And out we go.
Stepping out of the grotto,
Alright, so
you
let's
find yourself in Korthos village.
take our first rank in
Sauhagin
Arcane
have
Archer.
threatened this place for generations.
Get rid
Judging
of
from how it looks now,
these
the
because I
Sauhagin
don't
are
own
winning.
them.
However, some hopeful souls
Alright,
still
gratias
hold out
vobis
for help to
ago. Thank you
arrive.
so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel like I broke the the build by choosing the different feats or different skills and the different favorite enemy. I don't think I did, but I welcome that conversation if that's something that's important to you. I will see you next time for Hayton's Rest. Walete.